So Matthew Gaetz, currently under investigation for child sex trafficking. Matthew Gaetz, congressman from Florida, aka Florida Guy, was at a rally for 2020 election loser Donald Trump. He lost the 2020 election. Matt Gaetz won his own election, his congressional election. Donald Trump lost the presidential election. Mike Pence lost the presidential election. Joe Biden is the winner of the 2020 presidential election. Kamala Harris is the winner as well. Donald Trump lost. He's a loser. But anyway, Matthew Gaetz, again, under investigation for child sex trafficking. Best friend flipped on him and is now working against him. Again, in charges for child sex trafficking. Not a good guy. Matthew Gaetz is now bringing this, plan, this strategy. We mentioned this maybe 6 months ago, a while ago. Technically, in order to be Speaker of the House, to my understanding, you do not actually need to be an elected member of anything. You can theoretically be nominated by your party to be Speaker if you're not elected. You don't have to be a member of Congress or anything to be Speaker of the House. And so Matthew Gaetz, again, under investigation for child sex trafficking, is announcing that, again, he's still on this plan to make Trump Speaker of the House.
Give us the ability to fire Nancy Pelosi, take back the majority, impeach Joe Biden, and I'm going to nominate Donald Trump for Speaker of the United States House of Representatives.
So there is, again, currently under investigation for child sex trafficking, has been under investigation in the past for child sex trafficking, shaking hands. I'm no conspiracy theorist. I know that, I'm just throwing this out there. Epstein, first of all, did not kill himself. Second of all, Donald Trump made many visits to his island. And again, I'm just saying, so I'm not trying to be a conspiracy guy. I'm just saying, lost the 2020 election. This guy lost. This guy won his own congressional election, but is also currently potentially looking at not being able to be in Congress because he might be in jail, because, once again, under investigation for child sex trafficking. And again, this guy connected to Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just saying, a little weird, not so good. But also on the subject matter, Speaker of the House, I mean, that would be hilarious. Let me tell you, it would be hilarious. The comedian in me would love to see Donald Trump be Speaker of the House. But also that means that Republicans would take the House. And so every other part of me is like, oh no, oh God, they're going to fucking destroy this country if they do so. And so that's a fucking problem. And so we cannot let that happen. I'm just saying. But if it did happen, it wouldn't be all bad. The silver lining would be at least, we will die. Everyone will die in this country laughing. That being said, also mind out, you got to keep in mind that, Speaker of the House, that's a job. Like, does Donald Trump really want to do a job? Does he really want to go to the House every day? I don't know, man. He'd probably end up, just, making, someone else do it most of the time and then just, walking around with the title, just like he was doing with with the presidency. But again, he's not currently doing that with the presidency. Why? Because he lost. He actually lost the 2020 election. Joe Biden is the winner of the 2020 election. There was no election fraud. He's a loser. And Matt Gaetz, again, currently under investigation for child sex trafficking. This is not a great mashup. Nevertheless.